5 predictions for Game of Thrones Season 8. Whether we like it or not, there are now 6 episodes left on HBO's massively popular TV series, Game of Thrones. When the show returns for its 8th and final season next year, millions of passionate fans from all over the world will finally get to see how the epic saga will end. No matter how things will turn out, avid viewers know for sure that there are tons of questions that need to be answered. Questions like, how will the Night King be stopped? Will Jon and Daenerys join forces enough to defend the realm of mankind? Will Cersei be able to hold on to the Iron Throne for long? In this video, we're rounding up some popular predictions for the final season of Game of Thrones. Number 5. The Big Reunion in Winterfell. Game of Thrones Season 7 ended with Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow on a boat, heading for Winterfell. It is expected that upon their arrival, they will get news about the Night King's breach on the wall. This will prompt our heroes to huddle up, brew some plans to prevent the imminent doom. Meanwhile, a big Stark family reunion will take place. For instance, Jon will finally get to reunite with Arya. The two cousins have been close since the early parts of the show, and it would be fitting for them to see each other in the final season. The King of the North will also get to reconnect with the other Stark, Bran, who he last saw in Season 4. With Dany tagging along, fans are also looking forward to Sansa, Arya, and Bran meeting the new Queen of the North. Although not literally a family, Jon's brother in the Night's Watch, Samwell Tarly, will likely be included in the reunion list. It will be interesting to see Sir Piggy's reaction on Jon's assassination and resurrection.
Well, I suppose someone had to be the first.
Number 4. The Last of the Direwolves. According to insider reports, Season 7 won't be the last installment where we get to see the direwolves of the Stark family. Nymeria, for example, had a brief, tense meeting with Arya.
Nymeria?
However, fans believed this would be a precursor to a highly anticipated return of our favorite canine heroes to the screen. There are only 2 of the Stark direwolves left, with Jon Snow's ghost as the other one. The 4 other litters, Lady, Greywind, Shaggy Dog, and Summer, perished through some unfortunate events. With this in mind, Season 8 will reportedly feature Nymeria, with her wolf pack, finally reconnecting with Arya. It shouldn't come as a big surprise, also, if Ghost and Nymeria join the North in the battle against the White Walkers. Number 3. The Night King Comes. House Stark's motto should change from "Winter is coming" to "Winter is here." The last moments of Season 7 show the Night King's horde getting past the wall. A few key places that will first face the White Walkers include the castles of Last Hearth and Carhold. Jon said so when he rounded up the Northern Lords in Season 7. How will Jon and his army fare against the White Walkers in the final battle for humankind? This is something for us to find out in Season 8. But the race of man is obviously facing a raging force to be reckoned with. The Night King, for example, has the power to resurrect the dead, and so it should be easy for him to amass his undead army by just giving life upon the thousands of corpses that the Westerosi people chose not to burn. Even more horrifying is the fact that Team Night King already has Viserion for aerial support. Good thing Team Jon and Dany still have 2 of the Targaryen dragons. But still, the men can't afford to get cocky, because the Night King can just throw a spear to one of those flying fire breathers and it's game over for everyone. Number 2. Trouble with the House Lannister. Game of Thrones is no stranger to treacheries and betrayal. Tyrion Lannister, one of the unluckiest persons to ever commit such acts, is believed to have done it. Theories are saying that the imp has sold out on Daenerys for his sister, Cersei. Remember that important conversation that went down between the siblings in Season 7? None of us knew the deal made between Tyrion and Cersei in the Dragon Pit, but it probably concerns the latter's pregnancy.
I've thought about killing you more times than I can count.
According to theories, the dwarf of Casterly Rock may have promised the Mother of Madness that her unborn child would succeed Daenerys in the Iron Throne. The problem is that Jon and Dany did the deed. If that steamy encounter will bear fruit, then it could mess up Tyrion's grand plan. Number 1. Ned Stark Returns. Sounds crazy, but hear us out. People die all the time on Game of Thrones and in the books. There's no debate on that. Some came back in some form or another. Could good old Ned's tragic death be one of them? Discussions among avid fans point out to Jack and Hagar's involvement in the Ned Stark conspiracy. We might recall that Ned and the Faceless Man were both imprisoned in the Red Keep at the same time. It's probable that Varys paid Jaqen to switch Ned with an imposter during his execution, which means that the severed head displayed on the ramparts of King's Landing wasn't Ned's at all. Others propose that Syrio, who viewers suspiciously never see die in the show and is also a faceless man, could have also helped in getting Ned out of that sticky situation. Who knows, maybe we're just hoping too much to see that one righteous character we rooted for once again. What other Game of Thrones Season 8 predictions do you know? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.